we're here. Let's wait for some people to come in real quick. Can I move this to the side? Yeah, it's in the way. And not a little in the way, it's like super in the way. Alright. Did I have my reference? I mean, I do. Yeah, split screen. Yeah, I got my reference up. Whoops. Okay, now I have my reference up. Perfect. Alright. Let's see, where do I start? Can I have my reference back? No, that's the wrong one. No. There you go. This is my ugly draft. My first draft, actually. And a truck is passing by. Wonderful. So we got my first draft in the side here. Not a fan, to be honest. It's kind of messy, it's kind of ugly. That's alright. I forgot to mention in chat, come in and chat. And let me pin that. Pin message. Okay. Alright. Now we got that out of the way. Do I have... No, I don't actually. I should submit all my other references. A reference to the mirror that I'm going to be using. And yeah, that should be all. I don't think I need any other reference. We're going to have the mirror, not the character with this ugly base design that looks ugly as hell. And now we're going to get straight into it. Super messy sketch because we're just going to paint over it completely. And here is our reference. The jellyfish he is based on. Because, yes, he's based on a jellyfish. So we're going to render over this. And try and cover all of this excess color. Like, this sketch is so messy. So we need to get rid of all of it. I did a separate layer? Yes, I did. Also, I have allergies again. So, my apologies if I sound rusty this time. But we're getting straight into this, and no more yapping. I need to lock in. Unless you guys talk, which in that case, I don't mind talking again. I'm gonna end up covering all this, and then focus on the highlights afterwards. So it's alright if we accidentally paint over some highlights or anything. That's alright. It's okay if we cover it, because we're gonna just repaint it again later. There's something off about him actually. Hold on. I wanna shade this. Actually, let me lighten that. There we go. Okay. I should render that hand right after too. And shade this here. I always wanted to make a character inspired by a jellyfish. I always found them to be very pretty. And most people don't really tend to pay much attention to jellyfish. And when they do, it's usually a pretty basic level design, you know. We make a jellyfish hat and then we give them long hair that looks like tentacles, and usually that's where it ends. But for me, I wanted to make it actually symbolize more a jellyfish in terms of its abnormality. It to look non-human or to look interesting. Let me paint that over. So I used a dark color, this purple blue, in order to make all the white that he has stand out more as well. Like, the whole goal was to make him look as much of a bioluminescent jellyfish as possible without using the typical tropes you'd use for a jellyfish character. So instead of giving him tentacle hair, we gave him these puffy, like, basically his sleeves resemble the tentacles instead. And he's gonna have like the nerves visible down here, which I plan on doing once I render this. I'm still figuring out what kind of lore I want him to have. Because while I do have his overall goals in mind, I'm still working on like the origin story. I'm still working on his whole background is something I'm still working on. But I already have like what's he gonna do in the main story, what his role is. That I already have the general gist of. So hopefully throughout this I can sort of brighten up some ideas and get a little more knowledge on what I plan on doing outside of that. I was planning on maybe doing it more curved, perhaps. But then again, I don't want it to look like he has an umbrella for a hair. So I went with the bowl cut instead. We're just gonna do a normal bowl cut. Which is very surprising because I hate bowl cuts. I have beef with whoever created it. It tends to not look great in character designs either. But in this scenario, I thought it would be pretty ideal. There's some people who can rock a bowl cut and look awesome. So no judging from me. I just suck at drawing it because making character designs with them is kinda meh. At least me, I'm not the greatest at making a character design that is oriented around a bowl cut, with the exception of this. This was the only time I was like, you know what? I'm drawing a bowl cut. I don't care. We're drawing a bowl cut. And that's exactly how it went. I'm like, no more long-haired characters. I have way too many. I have so many long-haired characters. I'm like, okay, you know what? No. We need to make something different. We're back with the short hair. And, thankfully, it was a success. La la la. This part here, it's gotta be one of the most complicated parts to color in hair ever. Because to make this effect, it requires a certain amount of knowledge for this. I've never colored this type of coloring before. I don't know what this is called in English. I know that in Spanish it's tornasol, but I don't know what it's called in English. But I just want to say I've never drawn something like this matchup of colors. It's a first time for me, so we're on a little learning curve with this character in general. I'm over here just trying to learn the basics and workarounds on how to make a lovely character design with some interesting colors. Because the most important part of this design is the colors, not necessarily the design itself. Even though the design is also pretty out there. Let's see. All of the edges of white seem to be very solid instead of fadey. So I guess that's going to be something I need to pay attention to. Let's see. Let's use a hard brush for this. Let's see. Do I have a good hard brush that I could use for this? That's a normal pen graphite, but yeah, that can work. That could actually work for this. I'm gonna make a solid, oh wait, I actually made a scribble. Hold on, here we go. So I'm gonna make some solid highlights instead of making the usual fade out highlights, so that we can have this effect onto it. We're figuring this out together, guys. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And it kind of like goes around the colors in this manner. And then it softly fades out. Like, it doesn't fade out, it just fades out really softly. Let's see. We fade it out lightly and delicately so that it doesn't also overwhelm either. Like that, yep. And then it has like this mint green in between the blues over here. So let's try and do that as well. Oh my goodness, I have so much allergies. I hope it doesn't bother you guys that much. I'm gonna do that little fade. We pull up with the yellow and the yellow. Yeah, yellow. I meant to say pink. I'm over here saying yellow. What the hell? I'm not colorblind, I promise, guys. That was an accident. I meant to say pink, and I said yellow. Okay, so we got some blue under here too. So it's like pink on the top accents. So on top of the highlight is pink, and then under the highlight it's purple, blue. Well, blue is probably the most accurate way to describe the color. Now we're gonna softly. My music is so low that I forgot I even had music. That's insane. That's actually ridiculous. Okay, so we also have this going on over here. We have a mix of like some pearly color, which is also around like the under parts of the hair. So we could try and implement that too. Just in like some of the soft edges. It's very light, it's very delicate. Here it kind of comes across as a, yeah, it comes across as a gray here. But if we saturate it, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you saturate it, you get a more accurate color to what it looks like over here. Let's see. Let's make that pink fade in a little more. I feel like we have too much pink compared to the actual reference. So let's try and add a bit more blue to that. So we're gonna make some blue in the wraps here. Oh, and there we have a problem. This blue's too dark. I'm gonna select the same one from here then. We're just gonna do this. And we're gonna change the hue. And that's better. Now it fades more naturally. Dang, that's such a pretty color. The hair has to be one of the most important parts for me to shade, because this is the part that's gonna allow him to really stand out to me. So I need to make this look as bright, as pretty as possible. Gotta make sure we can fade that in nicely. So it has this like orangey, but it fades into a blue right underneath the highlight. So it's like, damn, the color, the video does not do the color any actual justice. It looks so much more saturated in the video than soft like the actual drawing. Let's paint that over a little bit here. We can paint that like so. We gotta fill that in. Bang, 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 bang. That's pretty nice. But it has a lot of, the pink isn't the only thing that stands out. There's a lot of blue in between it. And it goes something like this. Yeah, that's exactly it. We got a pink, we got this color. So that was my mistake with my first, whoops, that's the wrong reference. That's a commission post, by the way. Please, nobody say anything that's a post for a commission. Yeah, no explanation. So that was a mistake I actually did with the original reference. See, in this original reference, we have an overwhelming amount of pink and not enough actual fade going on. Also, this draft is just straight up ugly, to be honest. Alexandra Silva, welcome in. Welcome back. Hello, how are we doing? We are doing good. We got the creative juices flowing at the moment. I came up with this design yesterday, and I was like, I need to make a drawing of it right now. Oh, these type of character designs are my favorite. Dark skin as the knight and white hair, yeah. I love dark skin with white hair styles combo. It really lets them like stand out. And in this case, it's not really it's a dark, unrealistic skin color. It's literally navy blue, purplish. We haven't seen a thing. What do you mean you haven't seen a thing? I just showed it yesterday. It's new. I showed it off to Instagram because Instagram is the first to see all my character designs. But I'm glad I made him because I'm probably gonna include him in the lore video, even though we don't have his lore completely planned out yet. Like, that's what I plan on working on today, aside from the drawing. I really want to try and come up with the lore for him. And holographic palette hair is so pretty. Yes, I really wanted to symbolize like the jellyfish and their bioluminescent color schemes. So I'm trying to do my best to like really figure out how these colors work so I can consistently do it on my own in the future. So right now we're just kind of figuring out how the color combos work and fade in and out. Which so far we've been pretty successful. It's more successful than my first draft, as you can see. This first draft is it's not it, to be honest. Looks really cool. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hikari. I'm gonna call you Hikari. My fellow commissioner, hi. I'm still working on your commission. I got an update. Probably will update soon. What? That was a draft? Yes. This was my first sketch of the character draft that I did yesterday when I came back from going out. I came back and I whooped this up. It's a draft because it's like kind of all over the place. I was just trying to figure out the colors, trying to see how would they mesh together. Yeah, hi. You're good, you're good. Yeah, don't worry. I got you. I just had to get my creative flow going. This idea was stuck in my brain for a while and I'm like, I have to put this on paper. I have to. So, he's my favorite design so far. He looks stunning. I'm amazed. Aw, thank you. Honestly, even my sister was like, girl, that design is insane. But, and I'm like, yeah, thank you. She even suggested I should make it a VTuber model, and I'm like, damn, the way I would love to do that actually. He would pop off as a VTuber. I ain't even gonna lie. I would be down to become a VTuber, a drawing VTuber to some degree. I kind of be down for that. But it just requires so much setup that I'm like, a setup that I don't have at the moment. But I definitely need on the long run. I'm really happy with the concept idea. So let's see. What lore can I drop about him so far? Okay, so first of all, he doesn't have a name yet. His name right now is a number, which is 30. That's literally his placeholder number. Also, we have 69 viewers. That's the highest we've ever gotten so far. Nice. We got 69 people on deck. Hi. That is so funny. We got the funny number, guys. Let's see. So I'm just trying to render this. We have a lot of parts that are going to be transparent. For example, the sleeves here, they're supposed to be more translucent. But for the sketch draft, I was like, yeah, we're just going to make it the exact color because I'm not doing all that right now. We're rendering all that afterwards. Wow, this would be incredible. I felt that. VTubers need a lot of equipment, but in the long run, a model of him would be incredible. Yeah, I definitely want to do it in the long run. Like, I downloaded Vroid, you know, like the 3D VR model thing. But it keeps on crashing on me, probably because my space is like... I have no space left, dude. I have like 6 gigabytes of space left in this thing. I might have to delete Honkai Star Rail in this and then just leave it downloaded on my phone. Cause the storage it's taking up is insane. Like, this iPad is gonna explode by 3.0. It's over. But I want to try and make the Vroid model at least. And then, like, test it out, watch some tutorials. Because I'm willing to put the time into it, you know? I'm willing to dedicate some time into making something like that. Right now, I just use my PNG chibis for my videos and stuff, so... yeah, that would be very nice. He's gonna become my mascot. Which is very ironic, because when I first made him, he was supposed to be a side character for one arc of the story. And that's it. Like, that was my initial idea. But then the design went too crazy, and I was like, there is no way I'm gonna make him a one-time character. It's just not possible. I put way too much thought into this. The space problem, the poor iPad, yeah. The natural cycle of an iPad. You reach the max capacity and then it's over. You're literally screwed. My space capacity is on the verges. It's hanging on to dear life. But yeah, I think my plan will be uninstall Honkai Star Rail and just leave it on my phone. Which won't affect my video recordings. It won't affect my Honkai Star Rail videos at all, thankfully. And then just see if I can just continue my drawing prowess. Until eventually I get maybe a new iPad with more space where I can just have everything in there. Honestly, I'm debating between a computer or a lap or an iPad, cause I'm not sure. I've never really well handled a computer or a laptop before. He's too pretty to be a side character. Can't wait for the lore drop. He's too pretty to be a side character. I put way too much into this. But yeah, I can't wait to figure out his general lore. Because I have a few pieces of lore here and there. Like how he's based on the jellyfish. He's based on this jellyfish, which is known as the immortal jellyfish. The Medusa Immortal is what the actual jellyfish is called. Which who was gonna tell me that there's a type of jellyfish that's literally immortal? Like, unless it's killed by like external factors, the jellyfish can last forever. This one specifically, which I can't pronounce this name. This name is too professional for me. I can't pronounce it, but that's the one. And so he's based on the concept of that specific jellyfish. And before you ask me, why did you make it a jellyfish? Well, it has to do with the story. It has to do with this specific arc and what jellyfish symbolize. So if you search what jellyfish symbolize, you'll probably see I have a general gist of what could be going on with him. And so I decided that I will use the concept of the immortal jellyfish to apply it into his actual character. So in the actual jellyfish, instead of dying, like they don't die of old age. Instead of dying of old age, they just turn young again. They just de-age. And so he does the same. After a certain period of time, this is his in the middle design. So this is like the 18-year-old teens pre-adult design. And then he has an adult form, and then he has the child form, which he cycles into. He cycles in and out of those forms after a certain period of time. But he looks consistently the same. It's just that he quite literally can just keep on living. He's not a Divinus, and he's not an Archangelos either. He's a completely different thing. But he's definitely not human, obviously. And he's not actually a jellyfish in the story. He's just based on one in the designs. Even though he does get called out for looking like a jellyfish, like, don't you just look like a jellyfish? He just gets offended. I got called a jellyfish. In my opinion, a computer would be better, but you should get what makes you more comfortable. Honestly, eventually I'll need both. Like, eventually I'll need both. But I'm conflicted on which one would be most important to get. And now, to be honest, because I'm like, okay, if I get a computer, then I can do more stuff on it. But if I don't get an iPad, then my iPad will be on the verge of death and will continue to fill up with space again until it doesn't have any space anymore. So it's like that. Because the computer's for one thing and the iPad is for another thing. Like, those are two separate uses for it. And you applied it really well in the design. The concept is so good. My boy is never leaving us. Yeah, he will never leave us. Unless I decide to kill him, which I ain't gonna do that. I promise. I'm not gonna kill him, guys. Trust me. I would never do that. I would be mad if people called me a jellyfish. That poor thing. Yeah, man, it's like, wait. Please, don't be this mean. No. Don't worry. I promise. I'm not gonna do that. Will a Galaxy Tab be better? I own one with 128. Yep, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of just neglecting iPads, to be honest. I was thinking of getting a Galaxy one, actually. I've been eyeing one for a while, actually. But it's like I still don't got enough for it. But yeah, Galaxy Tab is better. The iPad will eventually expire, and then it'll be crap for the rest of it. Because that's the thing about Apple. Apple eventually stops working because they no longer maintenance it. It's super stupid, but it's smart for marketing, but it's terrible for like actual anything else. It's ridiculous. I'm like, okay, nice strategy. Thanks for forcing me to buy the iPhone 15 after my iPhone, what, 10 stops working. I don't even know how many versions they have. Okay, let me take a little look again. Show me the... Aren't there like laptops that you can flip to be a tablet? Oh yeah, the screen ones. That actually wouldn't be that bad. That's actually a good idea. That actually slipped my mind. That actually slipped my mind. I forgot that there's touch laptops. But it just makes the life of the customer difficult. It's just dumb for them doing that. Yeah, but you know what? They don't care about the customer. They care about that money. So as long as there are clients willing to just buy a new product from them, they're just gonna buy it, and they're just gonna keep doing that tactic. It's like when they took out chargers from being something for free, and then they started making you pay for it. It's like, oh yeah, you're willing to pay for it? Nice. We're just gonna keep on doing this until you get sick of it. It's just so scummy. But yeah, I didn't know that before getting an iPad. I thought this was just like a normal tablet. But then I realized, this thing kind of overrated. This thing kind of ain't that great. And the fact that you need internet to even look at your photos is kind of crazy. It's kind of lame. But yeah, I'm actually might have to watch videos of people like reviewing different technology devices and figure it out there. Because, yeah, I didn't think about a lot of these options. Like the laptop with the screen, I didn't think about it. But now I'm definitely gonna have to think about it. Alright, so back on the topic of hand, we rendered that insanely well. Like, hold on, let's fuse this. Oh, whoops. Like, take a look at this before and after. It looks so shiny. Whoops. Shiny. The shade. I'm sorry. I had to. That was a. I didn't mean that as a call out. That's my bad, bro. I didn't think about it. I'm a little dumb. I didn't think about it that far. Let's see. Okay, so oh yeah, I'm covering a finger. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. We're covering a finger here. Is that a finger? Bro, I forgot what I did in the sketch. Hold on. Was that another finger? Or was that like... If that was a finger, that's a super long finger. I don't think that... There's no way that's a finger. Hold on. I didn't save the sketch. Okay. Guys, I may be stupid, actually. I didn't save what the sketch looked like. Can I see it? Can you... Dude, this is the first draft. Look at this, dude. Ain't no way. The sketch. Can I turn all these off? I need to see the... Now he looks headless. Let's change this. Boom, boom. Yeah, that was another finger. Okay. I'm just blind. Alright. I'm sorry. Come back. I'm just blind and I didn't notice. Okay, let's lift that up. So this is a finger. There's supposed to be a finger here. It's just we covered it completely. And then there's supposed to be another finger here. And that's how it works. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. And then 5 is in the back. Something that I wanted to do with his anatomy, which is also the reason why this draft is kind of meh, is that I was not going to make him have these flat feet. And I didn't want to make the fade look like this. I wanted him to look like he has like tights that are black. And then heels default as like a default form. And the scuff is back and the draft looks pretty good. The scuff is always here. It's always with us. It's inescapable. It's a part of the... It's a part of this. And the draft looks pretty good. The draft is it's okay. You know, it's not what I had in mind, but it's there. You're right, it's not bad. He wasn't what I had in mind, though, when I first made it. I was gonna say something else. I lost my trail of thought. Okay, yeah. So basically, the feet, I wanted to make sure he may be immortal, but his fingers aren't. His fingers getting chomped off. The hair ate the fingers, bro. He had nothing left. Let me take a look back. So, I wanted his anatomy, like his body anatomy, to look like... Oh my goodness. What is the name of the anime that's like based on like gems? I completely forgot. But you know, if you've seen it, you know that their designs are like their legs are really thin and long. And their arms are really like thin and long. And they just look really abnormally thin but long. I'm not sure if you guys know what I'm talking about. I might sound crazy saying that, but I basically want him to have like that abnormal type of anatomy in this universe. Oh my goodness. Is that truck okay, bro? So I wanted him to have the Land of the Luscious. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, that's the one. So you know then, like the anatomy is like that really thin sort of body types. That's kind of how I want his body to be like. Which is why this draft really sucks to me. Because the pose itself doesn't really help show off the abnormally long legs or the abnormally large arms. Not large, long arms. This draft to me is flawed because it doesn't show the character design well. And that's why I end up calling it a draft. Because it's like, it's kind of the vision, but it didn't turn out like how I wanted the vision to be. Thank you. I was after the name for a long time. I honestly been wanting to watch it. I think it might be interesting. I've heard things about it, and I'm like, I would love to watch it. But then I forget the name, and I just can't remember the name. But yeah, Land of the Luscious. I just got out of school and managed to make it to the stream. Yeah, hi, Ollie. Welcome in. Don't worry, I read it right the first time. You know, I've made so many typos that I immediately read it sentences with typos correctly. Insane. Nuclear skill. But hello. Hi. Welcome in. We got a new character on deck. Yeah, for now his placeholder name is 30 or 03. I don't know which sounds better. But that's his placeholder name. He's based on a jellyfish. See? It's based on a jellyfish. Did my music stop? Oh yeah, my music stopped. Yo, I was like, what's this abnormal silence? Oh wait, hold on. Guys, I didn't put it on Do Not Disturb. There we go. Sorry that the camera moved. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. It's okay, we're back though. And not gonna lie, the lore is scaring me now. Those gems weren't exactly durable. Oh, hell nah. Are they all dying? I mean, I kind of expected it. It does kind of look like something that would look kind of horror-ish. With some of the scenes that I've seen out of context, it's like, yeah, you could mistake this for a horror series. This could definitely pass as horror. I'm guessing people are dying. Gems are dying. That is scary. Oh my goodness. So I did in this draft that he would have like these gems, but I'm not really sure how I want to apply this. Good morning, Mama. I keep saying Mama, but because I'm used to saying Mama, because in Spanish we'd say that Grandma. That doesn't translate well into English. Hi, Mama. Grandma. Hi, Grandma. That's kind of funny to say. Yo, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle these gem parts yet. Cause I have the placeholder here, but I'm not sure if that's exactly how I wanna translate it to in the final. Let's put some white on there. Cause we got like some too much transparent over here. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't know that was not white. I thought that was white, but turns out it was actually gray. It was actually blue-gray. That's the thing about like coloring this. You can mistake, some of these are not pure white as they should be. And it ends up like translating interestingly and slightly inconsistent. That looks pretty nice. We're starting to see the colors come together. Let's so I'm gonna try and do like another draft. It's always so sweet seeing your grandmother come on stream to check on you. Yeah, it's really nice. You know, we get the support. Spirit, we get a little wholesome moment. My mom was in here a few minutes ago too. So, yeah. Always stopping by, saying hi, and then disappearing into the night. That fade is not turning out right. Cause yeah, that's looking too dark. We're starting to get into that the color might be off territory. Let's see how we can fade this to look lighter. Get some more white maybe. Honestly, the brush itself, we got the opacity too much. Yeah, it is. She seems like someone so sweet. Yeah, she is. There we go. Okay, should we have more highlight? I don't think more highlight is necessary, but something that I am seeing is that this part here, we're fading out too much from the blue over here. And over here, it actually would fade out into like this orange, brownish sort of tone. So I'm gonna lower that. We're gonna add that little hint at the bottom here. And then we're gonna pull up the white and we're gonna make sure to outline that in the bottom here. Because we need to try and make it look slightly gummy-ish as well. Oh, I just remember Christmas is in a month. You got any plans for Christmas? Girl, I got no idea, to be honest. At the moment, we're just waiting for December to come, to be honest. We're still trying to figure it out. I mean, honestly, we're not figuring anything out. We weren't even thinking about it for a while. We were like, oh. We weren't thinking about it yet. We're gonna think about it in December, probably. I don't got any plans yet. I'm just gonna keep putting out videos. That's my only plan, to be perfectly frank. But I'm not sure, to be honest. No idea. I'm sure soon something interesting will come up. Then we go down like this. So we gotta like, see, this is the part we gotta start rendering this in, because we got a lot of like choppy fade that doesn't really translate well into the colors. Makes it look kind of muddy. Ooh, I got an ad. Yay. I got an ad in my freaking... my music. Give me back my music, bro. Can I skip this? Thank you. Do you guys have any plans for Christmas? Why y'all cooking up over there? I personally, we think about it when December comes in. True. Okay, we gotta fade in here. And we got white up here. Let's take a, let's make sure that looks nice. And then we got the blue. We're gonna try and add that too. Dang dang. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm starting to see that there's similar highlights, but they're not really white. They're more the saturated blue. Me and my family do the usual. It's kind of long to explain though. We SDD both our things and the normal traditional version. SDD? What is an SDD? Oh, Lamau. I thought that was like an acronym for something. You meant to say add. Okay, let me reread that again. Me and my family do the usual. It's kind of long to explain though. We add both our thing and the normal traditional. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I got really confused. I got really confused. I was like, SDD? Is that like a tradition? Nah. My bad though. My bad, lol. That's okay. It's okay. That's my bad. I was the one who kind of jumped to like conclusions. It was like, eh? Nah, I'm just dumb. Ain't no worry. I added a highlight up here. And it's not that nice, to be honest. It doesn't look that great. Maybe we should make it... Has anyone played through the new Genshin version? I have not. I just got C1 Auroron. Lost my 50-50 to Daya, which I was so happy about it. I prayed to God that I'd finally get her. Now I finally have her. I haven't played through it yet. Is it good? Ashivera says me. Well, what do you think, Ashivera? Was it good? Is the story good? Is the new world look good? I haven't explored anything. I just got them and dipped. I need to get back in, to be honest. It's kind of good. You say it's kind of good, but I guess that's alright. I mean, it's an interlude. I guess I shouldn't expect it to be like, oh my god, yes, it was God tier. It's an interlude. It's kind of good. Should be what to expect. I might play through it then. They added many cute animations for the baby saurians. Aw, I want to see that. Who was the focus of the interlude? Because I know Chaska got a story quest, so I don't think she's the focus for this patch. Is she? I'm not a big Chaska fan, so I'm like, I'm on that iffy. And I don't think I have enough space on the card for it. Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, Genshin is taking a lot of space. It's kind of very interesting that Honkai Star Rail is almost reaching the same amount of space as Genshin in way less amount of time. It's kind of concerning, to be honest. There we go. No. Okay, I need this white highlight to look more like white, so we're gonna have to actually use another brush. Let's use this brush to get that highlight right up in. I just started the quest though, but they featured Ian so far. I'm just focused on the baby saurians, not gonna lie. That's pretty based, to be honest. That's pretty based, actually. We should all be here for the baby saurians. Like new characters, who? The new characters were kind of meh anyways, to be honest. It was a meh. I'm more waiting for the rerun still. At least Eon got some spotlight, because I'm gonna be honest, they haven't been doing anything with Eon, despite them originally being the one they teased for Natlan. Like, they just retcon all that. It's so weird to me how they just retconned that, to be honest. Like, we thought the House of the Hearth would be the focus for Fontaine, since they were the ones who were teased. And then they turned out that the main guy was gonna be Nouvelette and the Archons. Like, sure, Lenny had their spotlight too, but I ain't gonna lie, their spotlight got snapped real fast. And now, I don't think I'll be able to play too. I need to choose between Genshin or Star Rail. Oh yeah, and Star Rail's gonna be the easy choice, to be honest. And now I'm farming for Sunday, so probably no Genshin for me. I remember I had to make that exact same decision some time ago, until I got my new phone. That's when I could finally get Genshin again. But yeah, I had to put it on pause for a while. Like, I had to uninstall it because I was like, I like Honkai Star Rail more. I haven't been playing in a while, so bye Genshin. And then I got it back when I'll Hate Them got his rerun in 4.7. Yeah, 4.7 or 4.6. Somewhere around there. Yeah, Genshin is so bad with storage. So it's like 40. Yeah, Genshin's insane right now with that storage. But like Star Rail is at 36 or 30 something too. So it's like, Jesus. We are not making it. We are not gonna make it. There we go. Yeah, let me just add a little bit more of that fade. See, now we're doing like the white outline over here, so we can make it look more yummy. That's what I'm gonna call it. We're gonna make it more yummy, more gummy-like. It works better for the type of... That translates pretty well into it too, I think. like for the hair to sort of show the like translucent aspects of it. We should add a little bit of blue here too. Yeah. Dang. These colors are cook so hard. Dude, do you guys know what's the name of this color combo? Cause in Spanish it's tornasol. But do any of you guys know what this is called in English? I don't know what the color scheme is called in English. I need a new SSD. My computer is having a hard time. Sheesh. Honestly, that's another thing that confuses me about computers. I don't know how the cards work. I don't know how none of it works. Oh, I got another ad. Hold on. Move! Thank you. Pastel? Is pastel the name of this? I know pastel is the name of the color. But like the color combination and texture, it does have an actual name. I don't know what it's called though. Like they are pastel colors, but there's a name for this pattern. I don't know what it is though. Oh well. I have no idea, but he is shining. Yeah, it's shiny. I'm not sure if I want to give him a human name or not, or just give him the number name and keep it. Because while he definitely is not human, I'm not sure how far I want to go with that idea of him like, oh, I don't have a human name, I don't have anything. Opal? Pearl? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's Pearl. Hold on. Because I know Pearl has the pastel chrome. Okay, that might actually be it. Hold on. Pastel chrome. No, that's not. I don't think that's the one. Yeah, no, that's not. It's kinda. This is what came out. Kinda. I think the correct. I think that might actually pastel rainbow. Maybe that's the one. Pastel rainbow chrome. I'm not sure. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I don't know. I think that might be. That's the closest thing to it. Hold on. I could just ask Google. Hold on. What is tornasol in English? Is it just called tornasol? Holographic pastel. Okay. Holographic pastel. Yeah, yep, that's the one. Yeah, Silva, you're right. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. Finally, I have the name. Yay. Now finding references will be easier. I don't need to be like, so what's the name of this thing again? Yeah, that's the name. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed, bro. Instead, I was over here looking for like, rainbow color combo or like pink and blue, which was not it. He instead it showed me wrong options. Can we add this highlight? Don't worry about it. I'm happy that I helped. Yeah, you're always a big help in here, actually. Gotta go. Be right back, though. All right, we'll be waiting for you. Okay, so I'm gonna lighten and have a little bit of some light into this. You guys can't see it anymore, but I promise it makes a difference, guys. Artists be making random changes nobody's gonna see, but to us it's like I see it, so it works. I see it. Let's see. What a banger. Alright. So I still have some, hold on. We still got a little bit of some random line art. Sketch kind of peeking in through here. And so this holographic, like, color stuff, we're going to be applying it to the ruffles. So the ruffles are going to be, like, fading into different colors, a little like this. And have a little bit of some glitter. If you see it, we trust. Yes, exactly. Well, not exactly, but we would hope that you got. We see the vision, okay? Let's add this so I can see where the hair direction is. Cause I had one, but it wasn't white, so I painted it over it. There we go. Oh, why are you playing this depressing music? You could put the pearls on the ruffs, it would work. That's a good idea, because I do have pearls on the armor, so I guess that would make sense to put pearls on the sleeves too. Yeah, that's a cook. That's gonna be important for the... That's gonna be good for that. Let's color this in. Here we go. Beep, 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 beep. And we still have that weird doo-doo. Dang, that takes me back, dude. This freaking music gets me in the feels. Georgia Cussin says hi. Hi there. Welcome in. Take me back to Fontaine. Get me out of here. Good job, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're doing pretty well. Need to hold on. Oh wait, wrong layer. I was about to erase nothing. Oh wait, that's the brush. There we go. Just fix that a little bit. Okay, we fixed that a little bit. Let's try and fix that here too. Yeah, everyone's saying hi to Georgia. Yeah, that's nice. Welcome in. Alright, so we have... maybe I should erase this sketch and then we'll... Just make sure to remind me that I had pearls on this thing. That I had stuff dangling from this thing. Like, that's all I need. Like, a reminder that I had stuff dangling on that. Because, I need to clean that up. Here we go. We color that here too. Get nice little... Stunning. How are you so good? A lot of practice, a lot of time, and just, yeah, that's pretty much it. I put a lot of time into this, a lot of practice into it. Right now, this is actually my first time coloring like this, so we're still on the practice, but yeah, we're still not crazy good, but I wish I had better advice for, like, how do you get good? Well, there's not much I can really say to that other than practice, because, and I know that frustrates a lot of people. It's like, it can't just be practice. No, it is. It literally is. And let's see. Not gonna lie, pearls on the sleeves would be so good under the sun because of the fluorescent property. Yeah, that would look so good. It looks stunning. I need to draw way more. This part is just pure white, but I feel like we could add a color to it to make it less That's white. Can I? Hold on. That looks too cream. Like, I know there's some parts that are like kind of skin tone-ish. We can't have it overwhelmed too much. I'll be right back. Alright, Hikari, we'll be waiting for your return. It's color. Hold on. Did I just get another ad, dude? Can I not listen to my music in peace? I swear I managed to block them last time. Not with an ad blocker, but like, we hardly got any last time. My name is Georgia. Yeah, it's the same as your username. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good advice. You need to practice to be good on something. Yeah, but a lot of beginner artists, they get really frustrated when you tell them that. Because they're like, I'm practicing and I'm not that good. And it's like, well, yeah, but how long are you practicing? What are you practicing? Which is the most important part. Like, what are you practicing to improve? A lot of them are not actually practicing anything specific, and they're just kind of doing whatever. And so you're not gonna make the progress you want to make if you don't really figure out what you want to improve on. And it's like, no artists get frustrated a lot when you tell them like, oh, it's just practice. There's a way you can practice wrong is basically the conclusion. Like, sure, there's no wrong way to do anything, but it's like, if you want to see like crazy changes and results from like in a couple days, you gotta know exactly what you want. I can see how it can frustrate someone, but it's how it works. Yeah, it's literally how it works. You gotta have the patience. You gotta have the thought, the passion, because it's not gonna come from the sky. It really won't. You're not born with skills. How long have you been drawing? Digitally, I've been drawing for 5 years, which is since 2019, and then traditionally, I've been drawing in general. It's ever since I was like 10, so like 5th grade, less. I always liked to draw. It's always been my thing. I started by tracing coloring books when I was like 8. And then suddenly it just spiraled into like, I want to actually draw. And then that's kind of how it went. I feel like all of us start by tracing. It's kind of funny. You start by tracing over silly things, and then you're like, yeah, tracing isn't right. I'm gonna actually try and draw it. And then I tried to eye a like coloring book page. Like, I tried to look at it and try to recreate it. And that's how I sort of started learning like how to reference without knowing what references were at the time. It's kind of crazy. Do you have any advice where you should start practicing? And advice for where you should start practicing. Honestly, it depends on what exactly you want to do, right? Because if you want to do like backgrounds, then you should. If you want to do backgrounds, then you gotta like start by studying backgrounds and sort of referencing backgrounds, understanding how they work. So it really depends to the person. If you want to draw humans, then you should start by practicing how you want your faces to look, and then how you want your limbs to work, and down the line change. I'm still tracing. It's alright, we've all been there. Tracing is a very normal aspect, and some people don't stop tracing, which is not a bad thing. But if you don't acknowledge that you're tracing and you say it's a good thing, then that's where the problem usually lies. Okay, I'm gonna erase this. I actually left it. I think I traced over all the line art that I needed to do. I still have a little bit of... Hold on. We still have a little bit of messy sketch. Yeah, like, people say tracing is bad, but tracing isn't bad as long as you are saying, yeah, I'm tracing, and this is for practice, or this is for a study, or something like that. Like, as long as you don't make it public, or claim it as yours, like, that should be usually okay. I think that's a little bit of a hot take. It's a little bit of a hot take. But that's how I feel about it anyways. Because, some people, they learn differently. You gotta start somewhere. Let me color this. Okay, now we got completed line art. We painted over all the line art? Yes. I feel like we should add some in-between spaces here. Because we have too much, like... too much square. And while, yes, the jellyfish is very square, I feel like it's still hair. We should have a little bit of a... That looks so good. Thank you. I'm very excited, actually. Can I ask, how did you transition from traditional to digital? I'm actually trying to learn digital, but I'm overwhelmed with the options. Okay, that's actually very interesting, because I was honestly very confused when I got my hands on digital art. Because when I started digital art, I thought it would be just like traditional. But yeah, just like you, I was immediately overwhelmed and was like, yeah, this is not the same. So I initially started by drawing a sketch traditionally, taking a picture of it, and then uploading it to my Ibis Paint, and then trying to figure out the line art from on top of it. So I basically tried to use the traditional format of a pencil, then trace it with pen, and then color it. That was basically how I decided to approach it. I approached it the very traditional style, and while it didn't get the same results as a beginner, of course you're not gonna get the exact results. You're using a technique that's not really made for that, but it definitely helped me feel a little more familiar with what I'm doing. So I didn't immediately use a lot of settings, like, there's a lot of layer settings. I just stick to multiply and overlay, and then try to approach it as simple as possible. Try not to use so many tools. Like, nowadays I'm more familiar with the app, so I can like use the lasso tool. I can use these random ass goofy ass brushes. But yeah, I recommend to approach it slowly, approach it like if it was traditional, and then slowly work your way through it. Maybe watch a few tutorials that can explain. Like, Ibis Paint itself, the channel, has some old tutorials on like how certain brushes can work, how to use certain settings, and that they helped me when I was starting. So it's good to have your own thing that's yours along. Yeah, it is. But when you're starting, sometimes it's like a little hard to do it. But down the line, it definitely works. How long does it take usually to finish? It depends on the drawing, but I could say a few days. If it's really detailed, then maybe a week. Mainly if I'm doing a lot of drawings at once, it could take like a week. I only spend like 3 or 4 hours on a drawing a day. So I don't actually spend all day drawing. It's like I stop, do something else, like I start writing, whatever, and then I come back to it. So I'm not like all day drawing either. And if I am, it's probably traditional doodling, like figuring out sketches or whatever. Having drawing ideas. Duly noted. Thank you for the answer. No problem. I hope it can be of some help. Like, I know it's like a little vague, but I hope it can still help you. I just give up. Nah, can't give up. You gotta keep on trying. You can't expect it to be like super quick. You gotta give it some room to develop. I give up in animation immediately. I try animation every time and I just drop it because I don't have the patience, unfortunately. Whoops, we're not finishing that. Leave the draft somewhere. Okay, now we have a more finished hair. Ta-da! We got some finished hair here. I feel like we could, hold on. Can I use tone curve for this? Because we could use, yeah, tone curve to accentuate more the colors if I want to. Let me see. Before, after. Nah, it's not a huge difference. Guess we could leave it like that. We won't need to use it then. We could have some dark parts so we can pick up the lasso and we can like... Yeah, no, don't. I think you would be a good animator. I would love to, but I'm not patient. I'm really not patient for it. I would love to, but like my brain is like, no, nope, nope. I can't do this. Cause I'm the type that if I'm working on a project, I wanna start something new immediately. So it's kind of hard for me to like stay stuck on the same few frames. Cause you know, when you animate, you gotta do like 3 frames that look slightly similar to each other. And it's like, I can't do that. I let it go too much. It also doesn't help that my characters are very particularly detailed. Sometimes unnecessarily detailed in some degree, and it's like, yeah, I'm not doing all that, unfortunately. Alright, we got hair done. Now we're gonna transition into the armor. We're gonna transition into the armor. So in my original armor hit design, it's something. The colors are kind of all over the place. We have like, here it looks more purple, but that was because I used overlay too much. Yeah, you seem to be the detail focus type, so it's definitely gonna be hard to animate. Yep, exactly. Like, I'm too focused on like making an illustration and composition pretty than making like something fluid and actually functional. Or it tends to be practical, but not like practical for animation. The hair is so cute. Yeah, I decided to go for a bowl cut to like simulate a jellyfish's cap. So instead of giving him like a typical hat like most people who do jellyfish designs would do, I decided to go for, I'm gonna make a bowl cut. We're not gonna give him tentacle hair. Instead, the tentacles will be his sleeves. And so we have a more creative approach to the jellyfish design. I need to render this because we're still on really sketchy here too. So I need to fix that. Oh, that's smart. Yeah. That's the thing about character designing. When you're inspired by a certain object or a certain object or a certain theme, you can find some pretty interesting ways to apply the theme to it. Like, there's a hairstyle literally called the jellyfish hairstyle, but why would I use that when I can try and apply other things to it instead? Like, the jellyfish hairstyle is cute in actual hair, but for a character design, it's not really like a very creative approach. It's kind of a very typical approach. So I'm like, okay, how do I simulate that instead? That would translate well. Well, we use the jellyfish head. We use the bowl cut for it. We got a little bit of like some excess hair over here. But that's because if I remove it, then it just looks kind of empty. So he just has a little bit of like some baby side hair. I need it to be kind of thin. And in the initial concept, it was like curly. So let's see how that looks. Would that look good if we had like a little curly... a little bit of some curly... It does look nice. With a little bit of some curly. Yeah, that looks cute. That's cute. He works just fine with that. I need to render this. He has like these sparkles and stuff on his face. Marnie says hello. Hello there. Welcome. Welcome. Pleasure to have you here. I'm gonna fill that in. Okay, hold on. There we go. The eyes are gonna be something I'm gonna have to render last, because we have a lot of like messy going on with the eyes. So let's fix that over. And there we go. We got that slightly fixed up a bit here. Got a little bit of some gray on here. I don't know where this gray came from. It had to have been from the hair, but I'm like, what did you come from? Here we go, there we go. Could like fade that down here. We can make it slightly transparent. So it slightly overlaps, but not really. He has like this eyeshadow, which I feel like I need to... He looks like Wanderer from Genshin. Is it because of the hair? Cloudy 101, is it because of the hair? Because that's the only thing I could see be the reason why this is mentioned. I mean, my art style kind of does translate well into Genshin, doesn't it? I feel like it kind of does. It's all of it. I don't know why. Really? I mean, I used to be a Wanderer main, so I feel like it just translates well into my art style. Because my art style does kind of feel Genshin-ish, to be honest. Because I mean, I was a Genshin fan artist at some point, and still kind of, sort of am. Though I only drew like Wanderer twice. I'm not gonna lie. I can't see that. And yep, it does translate well to Genshin. Yeah, it might actually be the style. No, because the thing in the back looks like his E. Oh, you mean these mirror things? It's a placeholder. It's actually supposed to be a bunch of mirrors, but it's like a placeholder thing. He's just sitting on it. These ads are absurd. What is this? Help beginner artist lash. Do I look like I know anything about makeup, bro? YouTube, get me more relatable ads. Cause he seems emo. I mean, not really. Bro's not really emo, but it's better than Wanderer. Thank you. I mean, Wanderer has a pretty nice design, I feel. But this is definitely more creative and more out there than the one. They're two different designs. Like, the vibes are more mystical here. And then the vibes of Genshin is like more Japan. Which is why I found it interesting. The comparison, it's not a bad comparison. But I find it a very interesting comparison because the vibes are still very distinct in terms of it color. Like, I'm not mad at this comparison. I just find it really funny because I was a Wanderer main at some point. He is the most shining thing I've ever seen in a long time. No way he's emo. Yeah, he's not emo. He doesn't fall into the emo. He'd probably wear fancy pastels, to be honest. He'd rock fancy pastels. He'd be like, he would be like slightly divine looking, but like still pastel in pale. Like, the only thing dark on him is the skin. That's literally emo, not at all. Yeah, he's not. Bro is not emo, but I can imagine why people would say that. To be honest, I can imagine why, but he's not. It's very interesting, but yeah, I feel like the hair is definitely giving Genshin Wanderer, but I feel like it's because it's a bowl cut. You know, what creative can you do with a bowl cut? A bowl cut is just a hairdo. That's like, but it's funny to see how people look into things with different perspectives. Exactly. That's why I find it funny. Like, when that one person said that Soniching looked like Sephiroth, I was like, huh? And then I started looking more into it. I'm like, okay, I can see why someone would say that. Because they're coming in with a different, like, mindset. When seeing something. It has a lot to do with the media you consume and how you consume it. We love different perspectives and over-analyzing them too. And here we go. Got him with this, can we darken the... I mean, the face is also kind of giving, like... Except he's less chaotic. I don't think he's, like, crazy. Then again, I don't have, like, the entirety of his lore finished, so who knows? Maybe he is crazy. Hopefully not. I gotta go in 5 minutes. Alright, don't worry. It's okay. Thanks for sticking around for a while, though. I appreciate it. It's nice having you in chat. Chat's actually pretty lively today, which is very nice compared to the usual. I will be back. Alright, okay, you'll be back. Alright then, we will wait for your return. Let's do this, hand's outline. Because that's also, to me, kind of something I need to clean. Like, we're gonna clean, like, a lot of the facial areas first. To then really go into, like, this messy territory. Here we go. So we're gonna color the outline. Oh, whoops. Go. Let's clean this more too. Oh, why is the pencil doing that? It randomly makes a squash. So let's change it to a different pen. There might be something wrong with that. With that one. It just randomly started making random, like, swatches. I'm not sure if you guys could actually see the squash errors that would randomly pop up. I love the skin. Thank you. Like, when I thought about, okay, how do I want this to look? I really wanted his skin to be dark and non-human so that the white and the bioluminescent colors can really stand out and a lot more. It translates well with a jellyfish. I mean, a jellyfish, when you see pictures of them, most of the time they have a a black background because you can appreciate the glow of the character more if when it's darker. And so it really helps like contrast. Also, it just makes the design more interesting because like I could have made it like white as well. We could have had another white skinned with like a skin the same color as the white parts, but then I was like, but then what would be the contrast? What would be the interesting parts of it? You know? I was like, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna make it outer spacey. Very divine looking. I was so confused. I wasn't seeing the messages, and then I was in the wrong setting. What setting were you in? Is there a way to not be able to see them? Or was it like, did you accidentally see the comments? I gotta go, sorry. It's alright. We'll be waiting for your return if you do return. Goodbye, Georgia. Oh my god. My throat hurts. I got a little bit of water because I accidentally drank it all before the stream. So I don't have a lot of water, guys. Crusty ass bottle of water. Here we go. I think I'm gonna be here half an hour more. Half an hour longer, because we've been here for already an hour and a half, and we have not made a lot of progress. There's one where you only see the main messages. Huh, the main messages. So like the main comments or like the main or the most seen ones? Okay, holographic pastel clothes. I'm gonna clothes. No, that doesn't look very good. That doesn't look very good. Holographic clothes. Oh, no. Ah, my Google's glitching. Holographic clothes. Yo, I did not click Amazon, bro. Yo, this phone is insane. Yep, the main comments, there's the option to see all messages. Ooh, that actually might have been what happened to me that one time where I couldn't see none of y'all's messages, and I was like, is chat dead? Is there no one here? Oh. And then it turns out I was just, YouTube was just acting up. It might have actually been that, and not that YouTube was acting up. It's just that probably was in the wrong setting. That's kind of weird. Why would you want a main comments setting? That's probably what happened. Yeah, I think that might have actually been what happened. I still feel bad because I know people came in, and then I usually like saying hi, and then not being able to say hi, it was like, it was sad. I didn't mean to miss everyone's messages like that. I don't like doing that. Okay, we're gonna use this green. This green? Yo, chat, I was about to call this thing green. Yeah, this is not green, dude. I'm dead. To avoid spammers, some people just want to troll. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I've had a few trolls in the past. But, I don't usually care, which is why I'm like, oh, this is kind of useless. I remember some person randomly came in here with putting vomiting emojis in the chat, and I'm like, really? Okay, really? Alright. Yeah, we're all good. I don't care. I just moved right by it. Oh, yeah, it was weird. Yeah, yeah, I don't know, it was weird. Very interesting experience. You find some really interesting things. In jail. That reminds me, have you all ever had weird encounters in Genshin? Like someone comes into your world and just says some nasty stuff and then disappears? Cause I had this one person enter my world, right? Cause I let anyone come in. Usually they come in for materials and stuff. And so someone came in, dropped the hard R, like the N with the hard R, and then told me I hope you get raped or something like that. And then they left. And I'm like, oh, I'm misogynist and racist. Insane. And nuclear discovery. I was like, okay, weird encounter. Never again. Bro, yeah, I know. It's, that was the only weird encounter. Actually, no. I've had another weird encounter. But it was someone asking me for a Welkin. So it wasn't as bad. It was kind of funny, kind of awkward, but yeah, they were a Hu Tao main, so I couldn't expect no less from them coming in asking for a Welkin. And then now I'm a hermit in Genshin. My borders are closed, so I'm pretty safe. That's good. I usually just I've had like good people just randomly come in for materials and then leave. But then there was those 2 times were like the only exception to that. It was just so weird, but kind of funny. Yep, I had someone enter my world and started calling me names, and I was so confused. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Sometimes you run into the weird territory. Lol, Hu Tao running out of funds from raising Zhongli and sponsoring him. Yeah, she went in and she was like, I want a Welkin. And I'm like, so you're a broke person asking another, slightly less broke person if I can give you a Welkin. And it's like, oh, we're the blind leading the blind meme. That's exactly how it felt. Also, I can't even send people Welkins or anything actually because the app that's used for that, Coda Shop, it's not even available here. So it's like even if I wanted to, I can't. That's literally it. I can't even do it. It's literally not an option. I need to log into their account, and I would never do that. No. But the person that entered your world are going places and not good ones. Yeah, they ain't going. They ain't going to good places, bro. Like imagine dropping that. I'm not the N word with the hard R, and I'm not even black, dude. That's why I'm like, oh, so you just straight up say that? Okay. Absolutely, I'm a play. Karma reaches them. Karma reaches everyone eventually. Everyone who does something wrong, that's gonna reach them eventually. It'll come for sure. All right, so no, that's not defined. Fuse that. We're gonna put it on overlay. Gonna use the black. We're gonna go back to my brush, the watercolor color. The watercolor bleed. Their racism was on AoE. Yeah, they had that thing ready. They didn't care. They were ready to drop all the bombs. I think I had a screenshot and sent it to the chat. I was like, y'all see this? So to like my friends chat from my IRLs, I'm like, y'all see this? What is this? But I don't think I have it anymore because I was like, yeah, no, I don't want this here actually. Dang. The Sinner's finale. Banger song. There we go. So we're gonna add just a little bit of some darker spots here. YouTube, I hope you know, don't take this down just because I said that, by the way. I don't believe any of that. That wasn't me. I'm just quoting someone else. They were just dropping a bomb to everyone, see if they can offend someone. Yeah, that was probably it. I mean, that had to be it. Luckily, I don't care. The motto of life is just don't care. If you don't care, about what anyone thinks or says, you live 10 times a better life than most people. You just gotta walk right by it. Take nothing personally. And you will live the best life ever. Just don't take anything personally. When I say something, it's like, oh, it's nothing personal. Yeah, it's not personal. You can just move on from it. Let's see. No, that's still kind of iffy. Like, sure, it's not nice, but, you know, you're gonna encounter weird people. I know that if I become a big, YouTuber one day, which is, well, possible, I'm gonna encounter people who are gonna say, oh, this is ugly, or this is that. And I can't take it to heart, because if I do, this is not the job. I wish I could have that mindset. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people would live better with that kind of mindset. But not everyone is the same. So that's why I gotta be like, that's why we try to wish that everyone can be nice. But not everyone is nice. So we kind of have to, like, ourselves figure out how we want to, in a sense, cope with that or deal with that. Okay, we lowered the... Bro, it looks like he's missing a finger now. Hold on. Yeah, now it looks like he's just missing a finger. Okay. We got all his fingers. I kind of wanted his hands to be, like, pointy. Like in my initial sketch. Where's my initial... Why did I paint them white? I don't know what this white tip of his fingers was supposed to be. But I know I wanted them to be sharp. So we're gonna add like some little sharp to it. Oh, maybe I was thinking of adding an accessory and I didn't put it. There we go. No, that looks kind of bad. We can do that better. Hold on. We can do that better. But I'm too sensitive to what others think? Yeah, I understand that. I feel like most people would relate to that. It's kind of hard to... It's hard not to think about it, but once you're used to it to some degree, I'm used to it, and I'm like, eh. But I know there's a lot of people that... He recovered a finger and lost the other one. Yeah, bro, I don't know what I was cooking with this. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what I was cooking with this. What was my idea, bro? Me from yesterday. Can you tell me what is this? Do I even have like a reference that can like... Do I have a reference in here that could tell me what this is? No, I don't. I don't have a reference that can tell me what that is, dude. I just pulled up... hold on. Maybe it's in Pinterest. Because I think I know what I wanted to do. But I actually did not remember how I wanted to do it. But I think I remember. Hold on. We're going back. No. Pinterest. Help me. The perpetual missing fingies. Yeah. He gets a finger chopped off and it grows back. And they... But I wanted them to be sharp because I wanted them to look like nails. Hold on, where is it? Did I even save it? I have so much... Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It was supposed to be something like this. So it was supposed to be like fancy. But I'm not sure how I want that to translate into this. Because I don't want him to wear metal on his fingers, to be honest. I'm not sure if I want to or not. Like, I know he's literally wearing armor, so I guess armored, like, fingers would look nice. And would probably fit more. I'm not sure. Maybe we can leave that for last. I'll probably leave that for last. We can move on to the armor now. Which I have just this reference for. I didn't actually pull up any references for the armor. Ooh, that would look so good. Yeah, I need to figure out how I want to apply it. Or like what kind of design I want it to look like. Which means I'll probably have to do that off stream, not on stream. Because I would have to spend more time looking for references for it. That is color this. Oh wait, he has some white here. White, pink, I just realized he has white, pink, and blue eyes like Sonachin does. They got the similar color eye pattern. I forgot that I made him have those colors because they don't look the same in this one. Like, you know, Sonachin had them more fade and they definitely stood out more because they were darker. Okay. There we go. Ta-da! Hold on. There. Okay. That's better. Can I have like the little end of the eye thing? Perfect. Okay, so we got hair done, this done. Confused that. Now let's actually go to the armor. So in the armor, he had like these pearls on the corners of it. But yeah, we can apply that. Wow, it could be small shell nails that he could give to baby hermit crabs as houses. You know what? That would be cute. Hold on. Someone's cooking here. You might be cooking with that. It could be shells. Like have like the... Yeah. Do you have any good seashell designs? Seashells. And designs, yeah. Like some seashell. We can do like the nail idea. Like the armor nails. And then use seashell patterns onto it. Like we actually could do that. But it would have to be a dark color because I probably don't want... because I'm not sure if I want his hands to be like light fingertips or not. I kind of wanted him to have dark fingertips. But that would translate really well. I just need like the snake. I said snake. Shell patterns. It's not the Lulu, it actually cooked. You could combine the two. Yeah, exactly. I could combine the snail patterns that I said. I can't English today, guys. I'm sorry. First I said gray was green, then I said pink was yellow, and now I'm saying snails instead of seashells. That we are not cooking. I'm not okay, guys. I don't know if I'm tired or what, or if my brain is processing faster than my mouth, but I just keep saying the names wrong. I just typed seashell nails / mermaid nails. Okay, that's what I need. So we're just gonna make them have like not the shell colors, but the shell patterns. So we're gonna have some very interesting stuff going on here. The English is not working as it should. Yeah, the English is not Englishing, guys. It's definitely not. Okay, we're gonna pull the. I'm gonna start putting these dots here. How many did I do here? A lot. You right back? I'm gonna go search. All right. Go search. Have fun. Hope you find some very nice designs. Here we go. What happens to me sometimes? The brain goes faster than the mouth. Yeah. It happens to me a little too much, actually. So the mouth is not nothing. And the brain is not braining. We have both. It's Robin is here. Hello, it's Robin. Welcome in. Hi. Hey, look at who we have. Look at. Isn't he pretty? Hold on. Yo, I'm placing them wrong. This character looks absolutely awesome. Thank you. He's a jellyfish. Don't tell him he's a jellyfish. He won't be pleased, but he's a jellyfish. My new fave. Yay. We went with the very unique design. Also, my chat crashed. Can I see? Oh. There we go. Okay, it's back. My chat like died for a sec and I couldn't see, but it's back. It's back. Yeah, we're working on some neato designs. This needs to be in a different layer. Please remind me not to fuse the layers. Don't fuse the layers. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so something that I do need to establish that I actually didn't mention is that in the title, as you can see, it's called OC Illusion Breaker. So that's basically his, oh my goodness. That's basically his title. So he's not a Divinus, not an Archangelos. He's just a quote-unquote normal in this universe to a person. We're gonna put that in quotes because obviously he's not. And he comes initially. We meet him during the arc where they're in a dream, with the Divinus of Dreams, and so his job is literally in the name, to break dreams. So he has this keyhole here, which you cannot see very well. But he basically just pulls out a massive key weapon out of his chest and then just eradicates with that. I feel like it's hard to explain that out of context, but don't forget the pearls on the sleeves. Oh yeah, right. I need to add that after I render the sleeve, to be honest. His hair, oh my god, yeah, he got the jelly, he got the biolucent holographic hair. It was not that difficult, but it was definitely a first time. Normal as someone that can't die. Yeah, definitely not normal, but you know, normal, and he can just turn back into a child after a certain point. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, definitely normal. I mean, you have literal undyings here, so I guess it's a little less weird. So we could call it normal, even though it's not. Now I don't know if I want to save the sleep. Shave? I don't know if I want to shade the sleeves first. Because honestly, I only have 5 minutes left. So, hold on. Let's take a... I'm going to look for... holographic texture. Or pattern. The key part made me remember the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. When I think of dreams and the concept of it, I think a lot about mirrors, I think a lot about portals, and I think a lot about keys. Keys and locks. And so that comes into play with the like story themes. So he's based on a jellyfish. What does a jellyfish symbolize? Well, it can symbolize a lot of different things, but one of its main things is adaptability. It's going with the flow. Dolly Doll says, "Shut up." No. This is my stream. Meow. Yapping comes with the territory. Okay, so I found some holographic patterns over here. But it's not exactly what I want either. Cause, hold on. Excuse me. Okay, it doesn't show. Hold on. Can we? See, we have some holographic patterns here. Is that a helicopter? I'm sorry. That's not a good sign. That's kind of weird. That's not normal. I hope everything outside is doing okay. We live near a beach shore, so I hope that helicopter is not there because someone's drowning. I hope everyone's okay. Holographic clothes. Can this work better? You know what? It works better. Okay, I found a reference for the sleeves. Alright, let's start by cleaning this up first. Y'all see what I mean about random people coming in and being a little weird? Yeah. It's like people who say shut up and just watch the video. It's like, oh, okay, then watch the video yourself. Alright, we're gonna start today. First of all, we're gonna start cleaning up these lines. Yeah, we had the perfect example today. Yep. Yeah, that's right. But like I said, I don't care, bro. If they thought they did something with that, no, you really didn't. The whole point of streaming is to talk. I sure hope that is acknowledged. And I hope whoever is watching, you can feel free to come in and chat because I will actually respond. Because we do like talking and yapping. We yap more than we draw. That's kind of how it is. If you don't want to hear someone talk, I don't know, draw yourself alone in your room somewhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, If you want the quiet ambience, go see ASMR. Yeah, exactly. You can. ASMR is relatively quiet and decent. I say decent because sometimes it's still kind of loud. We are here for the yapping. Exactly. We're here to talk all the way. There we go. There we go. Okay, so in the sleeve over here, you can see this is the ruffle that we need to try and replicate here. Which is gonna be the hard part, actually. Which is why I'm really terrified of touching this part of the drawing, to be honest. Because it's like, there's a lot of detail that I need to do for that. Let me erase this. Yeah, not erase it, I mean like, remove it. So that we can see the outline here. And then, okay, this is actually a bit too out, I think. Yeah, that's a bit too out. This, we would have to cut it a little bit. Why am I calling it cutting? Like I'm cutting a cake. I mean like erasing it. I'm gonna try and erase that here too. Over here, he doesn't have the ruffle sleeve, so ruffle sleeve is only on one side. Instead, over here, we have the this thing, which is the thin, dangling ones. That's also over here, but it kind of blended in with the hip ones. So I need to fix that so I can like translate better. Be easier to visualize. So let's take a look back at these ruffles, shall we? Okay, they're kind of crystally, and that's kind of the vibe I want for the overall outfit. We want a little bit of all that wiggle. We want all the wigglies. So we go like this. What are we thinking? That looks pretty good, no? Can erase this and then we can do that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. This part kind of curves in, so we can kind of fill that in. We can clean that up by coloring this in. So before I end it, I'm going to at least try and clean this up, because I know I'm not going to be able to really shade it. But, yeah, pretty good. Yeah. Nice. So we can have like good pattern for this. And then we can go down. Doopy doo boo. Trying to make it squiggly, squiggly. That's an important part of this. Make it squiggly. And really feel like flowing this thing. I'm gonna keep calling it this thing because I don't know what to call it. I can smell food from downstairs. I'm hungry. I'm gonna end this in a few minutes, so I'm starving. Let's see. Any other sleeve part we can... This one right here goes like, kind of like this. Hello, I'm back. My reconnaissance... Bro, I can't English. I can't read that. Reconnaissance was pretty disappointing. The AI landmine is insane. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's disappointing. That's actually pretty bad. I think there's a way to remove AI options to come out in your thing, but I'm not sure what the method was. I know that you add something next to it and it removes like all the AI, potential AI stuff, but I don't remember what it's called. Go eat, don't starve. Yeah, I'm gonna eat in a sec. The food isn't done yet. It's still cooking. That's sad. I hate when I'm looking for references and I get like a bunch of AI. I'm like, bro, I want to see what actual people came up with, not whatever your stupid computer decided to type out. Like, okay, lame. Now we're working on like the little puffy. This one looks very nice. So now I'm trying to send the links, but I forgot YouTube doesn't allow that now. Really? YouTube doesn't allow linking? Oh. Do you have, I don't know, do you have a Discord or, do you have a Discord or a Instagram or something? Because you could send them there. I'd be okay with that. Or a Blue Sky, a Twitter, I don't know. what social media do we all use nowadays? Boo, welcome back, Ollie. Oh wait, you have to eat? Not yet, but definitely soon. Like, not yet, but definitely soon. I have, but I'm shy. Aw, it's okay. I won't look at the profile, it's alright. I don't mind it. You can just send a request and we're all good. And my username in all of them is the same. It's Valinda_Lee. They don't tend to be all that different. I'll probably see it, because I do want to see what you got in there. What you came up with. Or what you were able to find that wasn't AI slop. Okay, we can like do that. Like we got a lot of like round parts here. Got a lot of oomph into it. Okay, we cleaned that up. Now we can color it. So Discord, I guess. Okay, let me. Okay, I don't remember my Discord username. Hold on. Quickly. How do I swipe that down? Quick. Let me find my Discord number. What's my Discord number, bro? Yeah, no. Okay. It's... Where can I find that? Okay. Yeah. Is this... No. Well, username, Valinda_Lee. But there's like some numbers you need to put, right? Bro, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Valinda_Lee, #7175. If I can type that in chat, we'll do that. Hold on. Yeah, I almost showed off the #7175. There you go. Okay, that's... I put it in chat. You guys can see it better. So if anyone else has it, yeah, Discord's open. You can check it out. I'm not that active, but I do come in to when I'm expecting someone. I should make a Discord. That would actually be kind of nice. I mean, I don't have a lot of followers, so I feel like that would be kind of pointless, but eventually making a Discord does not sound like a bad idea. Had that Discord remove the numbers? I don't know. I don't know if they did or not. To me, it still comes out with numbers. So, beats me. Discord is still banned where I am, so it sucks. Huh? Why was it banned? Was it like problematic? What happened? I don't know much regarding Discord and its issues. All I know is that weird things go down in Discord a lot of the time. Yeah. Whoops. I thought I was about to sneeze, and the sneeze left. That I kind of hate that. Now it looks like I was just gasping for air. I'm okay, guys. It's just the sneeze left. It left right when I was about to do it. SMH. A very good question, but it's such a long story. I mean, I'd be willing to hear it. Successfully sent a request. Successfully, we'll have to check it later. I don't want to show it on stream for everyone in here. But I will be sure to log in and check it as soon as we're done, which is in a few minutes. La 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 la. Okay. Okay, so no. I was about to say we successfully cleaned it up. No, we did not. Look at all this. There's a lot of excess color. But that's kind of how it goes with shading. Thanks to logging into Discord, I realized that I had someone I need to respond to. Because it didn't display the message this morning. That's stupid. I don't have my notifications on for Discord because I don't want to get spammed from like the 5 Discords I'm in. I'm not in a lot of them, as you can see. So I'm not that active. I was thinking of maybe joining some art Discords, but I don't know how you look for them. How do you look for other Discords? And then it's also weird because when you go into a Discord, most people already know each other, so it's just kind of awkward. And it's like, oh, hi. Trigger warning. The reason why was because some shady stuff. Also, 2 people in got Roblox oofed, and the killer. Oh, dang. Okay, so basically, Discord led some people to die. Huh. That's very interesting. A lot of people got arrested in Brazil because they were exploiting minors on the server. So yeah, Discord's not the brilliant place. Yeah, I kind of figured as much, but like, it sounds worse when you actually hear it. At least they banned it, or they did something about it, hopefully. Meanwhile, over here it's like, it's alright, nothing happened. Discord's such a weird place. And Roblox too, to be honest. Like, we've talked about it before. Roblox is full of haters. It's really weird what's going on over there. What a weird place. Luckily, I've never had anything weird happen to me in Discord. Except this one time, but I think it was a bot or something. Not in Brazil, at least. Some people have just migrated to other servers. Oh, so they didn't do anything about it. Damn. That's kind of ridiculous. Like, imagine all that happening and and the server doesn't get taken down and they don't do anything about it. Great. Wonderful. Our country here will ban the app because they thought the entire app was bad. They even tried to keep quiet about the murders which has happened, so people think our country is perfect. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. This country sounds like that country is straight ass. Me neither. That's because I'm shy to talk to new people. Yeah, I felt that. To me, it's kind of weird entering like the discords because it's like I don't know anyone here, and there's a lot of weirdos, and a lot of people who already know each other's lore and stuff, and then there's me who knows nothing, and so I don't even know their inside jokes or anything, so it just feels really out of place. I don't know how I feel about that a lot of the time. Some people are pretty welcoming, but some are like not that welcoming. So we're gonna erase this. I'm gonna erase this too. That's why I don't get about the governor. Why do they always try to cover those things? Because covering it up is easier than actually dealing with it for them. You know, because dealing with it means that they have a reputation on the line. If they just cover it up, that means they don't have to deal with anything. It's kind of very straightforward. It's very screwed up, but that's literally the thought process. It's like, if I cover it up and don't acknowledge it, it's easier to move on. That's literally the mentality. That goes for celebrities, that goes for literally anything that has any famous behind it. It tends to be easier to just cover it up. Can't cover the last one up after all it was done in the middle of the daylight in public. Yep, there we go. They keep doing it until they finally can't get away with it. And that always comes back to bite them. Alright, so we kind of cleaned this up. It's very screwed up. Okay, we have some excess over here too. I need to cover this. Alright. No. I'm not gonna say the word. Even disassembled one of the victims. Called her mother. And when her mother arrived, they threw the victim's head. Oh my goodness. That sounds straight out of a movie. Straight to hell, buddy. Straight there. They should bring back execution. I mean, what? No, you didn't hear me say that. I didn't say that. La 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 la. I'm just coloring. We're just coloring, right, guys? Ain't nothing going on here. Man, that's wild. It doesn't even sound real. Yep, you know what they say. Reality can be stranger than fiction. And every time, reality tends to prove that exact thing. Pause? Yeah, a pause. Yeah, we gotta follow the guidelines, guys. We don't want to get this. I don't want to get demonetized. We'll be okay. He's at least got arrested, right? Bro, if they didn't arrest him, that place is insane. If they didn't, that place is insane. They had to. Right, Ollie? Right, Ollie? Please tell me that they did. We're just coloring, YouTube, nothing more. Exactly, we're just coloring. Not really? Oh, wow. Dang, what a bunch of cowards. You do that and you don't even want to face the consequences. Yep, straight to hell, buddy. Straight there. Oh my goodness. That's so annoying. Well, of course they did that. They know they would get their ass whooped if they're taken to jail. Or if they're, I don't know if execution exists where you are, so, yeah. Hey, they probably could have gotten their ass whooped. Damn, this place got dark real quick. Bring it back. How do we bring it back? It's a very interesting topic. It makes me mad that YouTube doesn't really appreciate, they really were cowards, yeah. It's too bad YouTube is so, strict about that. They really shouldn't be. A lot of this is actually informative and necessary to know. Dad had been to a mental hospital, and yet the only thing the parents of the killer said was, just be careful around their son. He's a little crazy. The parents didn't even do anything to stop his son from doing it. Oh, Lord. Damn. That's ridiculous. Alright, so it's already 2:21. I think I'm gonna stop here. We got some render done. We got some interesting lore drop now. Damn. Yeah, YouTube. Hope you treat us nicely. Also, my iPad's running out of battery, so yeah, I do need to stop this. That's wild and ridiculous. People are getting worse and worse. Yeah, and it's only gonna continue. So let's put this back here. That will conclude today. We got some stuff done. Not a lot done, but definitely got something done. So we're gonna stop here. And hopefully I'll finish it today, later in the day maybe. And if not, then we will come back tomorrow. It'll depend. Man, the dark turn the stream had. But thank you for the stream. No, you're welcome. Honestly, I appreciate talking about like true crime and things that happen in reality, but yeah, YouTube is not a fan of that. So if anything happens, we're unlistening the stream probably. All for the new beautiful OC. Yep. All for our boy, our little lovely 30. Because we still don't give him. I'm not gonna give him a name. I think I'm gonna stick with keeping him with the number. You look at how cute. Look at that. Alright, we're gonna end it. May we meet again in some other part of the universe. And that will be it. I'll check the Discord to find the references for the fingers that you said we wanted. We may. Yes, we may indeed. So long. Bye, don't forget to eat. Well, obviously. If the food's done, at least. Surely. Let me hold this in. Stay hydrated. Yes, I need to drink more water. Happy eating. Thank you. Goodbye, everyone. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I do.